Fellas, Venom is one of the more tricky tanks to play in Marvel Rivals. I think they were my first Lord, and they are actually a lot of fun to play. And over time, they have gotten a lot better. They got some cool team ups. Not the best, in my opinion, but cool ones. But today, we are looking at Snake Case 2 as one of the best Venoms of all time. I know WhyAndrew is also pretty high up there, but I couldn't find anything for him. And today we are looking at Snake Case. Overall, from all the seasons, they put in 167 hours into Venom alone, with a spectacular amount of wins. Last season, they were ranked 193 overall. This season, we're like a week into it, so things are still kind of going. But right now, they sit at GM2. In the first game that we're looking at, they go 27, 5, 14, most damage blocked, with 33% accuracy, which is a little something. They're on Central Park, which is great. I am interested to see the bans. It's kind of weird that this guy's going Jeff right off the bat. But on the red team is Snake Case, which is cool. And they're banning Jeff. Now, I know that triple support is actually pretty darn good, but it is odd to see the Jeff ban right away. Unless Siga mode is like a one-trick pony Jeff? I don't understand why. Okay, so their team bans Torch and Jeff. The other team bans Emma and Ultron. Snake Case's team has Venom, Angela, Bucky, Iron Fist, Rocket, Luna. And the other team has Strange, Magic, Wolverine, Iron Fist, Luna, and Invis. One thing I really do want to see with Venom is how often he is melee weaving. Because I know that is something I do see recommended, but I don't do it when I play Venom. Oh, so he's doing it actually fairly often. I do think Venom is actually a very good person to play if your team doesn't have dive, but Venom's been appearing a lot lately. And look how the team got pushed back into the choke points. Yeah, this isn't even a fair fight. I don't. Oh, maybe for like straggling. Or staggering, not straggling, but kind of same thing. Actually, that's another thing too. I know I keep going back and forth a lot. But he webs to get out and then just goes for the dive. Doesn't wait for the swing to reload or anything like that. Yeah, same thing here. It's just dive the back line and then get out. He didn't have his overshield, so that was a risky play. Double ulting his if. Did he have his webs on? He has it on one. I just don't know who he has it on. But that's one of the things that I see a lot with Venom is when you do the dive, it's you dive, throw out your webs, and then melee or shoot your thing twice, and then do your ult. So that your ult goes off at the same time as your web breaking. Or the tendril breaking. But it's just very chaotic with Venom. Because it's go in, do the dive, cause havoc. A little bit different than what you would notice with like even the Hulk. Because it's not go in, punch twice, then get out. you're a pain in the ass to kill. You're diving, you're exploding everyone. And then using your webs to slow down everyone as well. And you get your ult incredibly fast. Okay. And it's interesting too to see how long they do wait to use their actual ult. Especially in like panic modes. Because I know how easy it can be to be like, okay, if I ult I can get like 1,000 overshield. And he didn't. I guess that's why he is like one of the best. And there's like no time for the enemy team to breathe. It's just constant. Go in, spam, punch, punch, jump, dive, punch, punch. That's unlucky. That's another thing too that you do get to deal a lot with as Venom is the constant. That's an interesting rollout. It's the constant CC. And then also learning all the rollouts. And same thing, as soon as he's back, I think he was the only one on his team to die. He's the one who broke that front line. They haven't, if you watch it, actually I'm gonna go switch to Angela. So the Venom is just coming back now and their team can't break through that choke point. They've been trying, even with Angela who can go in and pull out. And Venom just forces his way in. I think that's what's really underappreciated about Venom is the ability to, one, get into the backline and then stay in the enemy backline. As opposed to like the Hulk, for example, who they go into the backline, they need to get out of the backline. I wonder if they don't. So Luna has her all popped. Okay. Now the enemy team is kind of pushing back to the choke, but they're already like down in numbers. And same thing, Venom is... The fuck was that? Venom is just staying there. What did he hit the Luna with? So he swings. It's like he was able to get a tendril out before even landing. One thing though with Venom is, I guess it really depends on like the game and the team. I don't often find you do get picks with Venom. You get a lot of like KOs and assists, but not actual picks. Which sucks because you have like the best KO prompt in the game. That's crazy. And so I'm sure the team would have done fine with a different tank, but it was just diving the enemy team because they were all grouped together and then pushing them back, allowing his team to actually push through the choke points. I do want to see how he sets up on defense here. And I know it is convoys and they were just attacking, so you didn't get to see very much, but I'm kind of surprised by how often he actually was running up the walls to do dives as opposed to just using his swing. And right there, you pop your E as soon as, like, when you're at as low health as can be. I would have been surprised if he lived. When Venom's not there, they pretty much have free reign, even if they're down a person. But when he is there, he's able to push back the enemy team with such force. That's another thing too, is whenever I pop the E ability, the overshield, normally it's okay, it's time to like really get out. But he does stay in for a little bit. Now he's about to have his ult, but they have theirs. Okay. I was actually kind of wondering if he was gonna pop his ult to try to stay alive in there a little bit longer. Wow, I can't believe he missed that. And so that's the combo that I was looking for earlier. Whenever Luna, I'll go back a little bit more. Luna has her ult up, and when she switches to the damage, that's when Venom normally gets a lot of use out of his ult. But they didn't even get a pick there. I think one person did go down from the Iron Fist. Wow. I'm actually very surprised they managed to hold that point. Normally, you would just see people like give up on the point and then just go set up for next. Okay. So he does use the walls when he doesn't have his swing. Oh, and in the middle of fights, okay. I thought he was just primarily using his swing for the dives. Classic. And they all go down? Yeah. I thought it was a 3-0. I did not look at the score very well. And so now, I don't know when they switched, it was a little bit ago. Venom is the solo tank. I know his team is like around the corner, but I don't know why they didn't push up with him. Which is something that you do get to deal a lot with as Venom is, especially if you're solo tanking, but even then when you have two, oftentimes your team just kind of stays back. Not oftentimes. Some of the time your team just stays back and you go down because they are just hanging out. It's also interesting to see his target priority, because he does seem to be attacking everyone, although he does tend to focus more on squishies. But it's not just the squishies that he focuses on. It's also really cool to see the utility out of Rocket. His Rocket is hard to kill, and then his ult is what's winning them a lot of the fights from the damage buff, as well as the like little bit of recovery. Interesting to not use the swing there. And look at him, he is just going. In an emergency, uses his ult, more overshield. Although this Iron Fist is causing him a ton of grief. And they're fighting the tanks. And then as soon as possible, it's just dive the backline, okay? But it's just so hard to keep up with Venom, like to see what's actually happening. And then that overshield. That's unlucky. I think he might go down for this. No, he's alive. Who swapped Opact? I get that. I understand that. His swing is also kind of weird, but I think what they have set up is hold the swing and then have the easy swing and the advanced swing on the same keybind. And so that's what I am seeing a lot there, is just diving the enemy backline, but in a better way than like Cap or Hulk, because you can stay in for a long time. Now, that causes everyone to focus you, which does suck, obviously, especially if you are Venom. Alright, really cool to see. Anyways, that was Snake Case 2 Space 2. One of the best Venom players in the game at the moment, if not the best. I know that WhyAndrew is up there, but still one of the best Venom players at the moment. Let me know, did you learn anything from the video today? If you did, let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, hit that like button if you're still watching. Subscribe for more videos like this if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the next one. YouTube thinks you like this video next. Let me know if you do.